Hello learners, welcome to TryWrite. Today we will be learning about input and output, how to make that input and output in Java. Because in every programming language you have to make the input, and for the input made you will respectively get the output. In Java also we do the same thing. Input, the receiving data from the user, the input is made through the help of users by the keyboard and with the help of computer system, and output you can receive on the console, that's on the desktop of the computer. So Java provides System.out.println or print System.out.print as the output line for every output that will be easily available to us on the console. Now through this scanner class we can make input, and that could be done with the help of keyboard. And suppose for this file only we will be using file reader and buffer reader for making an input to the input of the file input of the file. Yeah. Now coming further, for output in Java, we use System.out.print and System.out.println. So there are two names. One is .print, another is .println. But what's the difference between them? For printing anything in the same line, we use System.out.print, and moving on to the next line. After printing and moving on to the next line, we use println, System.out.println. Suppose here printing this hello world, the cursor will move to the next line. System.out.println, within the double quotes you will writing hello world, and after printing hello world, the cursor will move to the next line where the next proceedings will take place. Like in the next line you will have the System.out.print in the hello, and in the same line after that, after this, the cursor will remain in the same line only, and the world will be there only. World will be printed there only. Now when we move on to the input using a scanner, we have to do scanner. We will use scanner class for the input. This scanner class can be imported from java.util.scanner. This is the main class from importing java.util.scanner. Now we have to create an object of the scanner class, so we will be using sc here, scanner sc. Sc is the object created. Sc is the object created with the help of this new keyword. New keyword helps us in creation of this new object. Every time a new object is created with the help of new keyword. And scanner, this is scanner. Finally, this is the way of writing scanner sc. This is the object. With the help of this new scanner, new helps us in creation of this object, and this scanner is the class, and the system.in, that we will make the input through the system. Here it just says that we will make the input through the system. Now coming on to the various methods which will help us in making the input of various kinds. Suppose if you want to make an input of integer type, to read an integer, this is the method next int open close parenthesis. Here we can make input of integer kind only, and int x, data type is int and x is the variable, having sc.nextInt. X is the object type, object dot next int. This is the method. This is the next int open close parenthesis. This is the method for using an input of integer kind. In this, with the help of this scanner object which we created, in this variable x. Now moving on to double. Yeah, here we can make input of any of the double kind. Yeah, double d. This is having a data type double, and this is the variable d. This is having input of through this scanner object sc, scanner object sc, object is sc, and next dot double. This is the method. Similarly, it follows the next. Now reads a single word. It will reach only a single word. This data type will be string. This data type will be string, and the name is the variable. And scanner through this object next scanner object, we will be having the scanner object sc dot next. This is the method for making the input of the single word. And next line, this will help us in making a string input. So it will obviously have a string type of data type, string integer data type, string, and this is the line is a variable, and this sc is the object dot next line. This is the method for making an string input. Next line, open close parenthesis. Now next boolean. Next boolean. This will help making kind of boolean type of value. We will make input of a boolean type of value. For this we will be moving on to this boolean b. This will be having a boolean type of data type, and boolean b sc dot next boolean. Next boolean, sc is the object, and next boolean open close parenthesis. This is the method used for making the boolean kind of input. Now these are the various examples how can we make input and output here in Java. Suppose we have to for making the input we will making a scanner object, scanner sc is the object creator, sc is the object created, sc is the object created, and this new scanner the help of this new keyword, and we will make the input through the system.in. So we will be writing system.in here. System.out.println, enter a name. This is the message which will be printed on the console, and we will making input of this string data type in the variable name. And so we have to write the object name dot the next line is a method, next line open close parenthesis. This is the method for making the input. Similarly, when this variable be assigned here, and similarly this will be printed out. And suppose we have to print the enter the age. So int age int is the data type, and age is a variable, and s is the object created, and next int, that is the method only. Similarly, this value can be printed out here like system.out.println hello. This is the message being printed plus the name which we assigned here, name to this name here, name, and plus in concatenation with this message as age colon plus that age which will be inputting it through this object dot next int method. Yeah. Now moving further, we will be getting up to know the bonus file, basic input output. For basic input output, these are the optional or advanced for the advanced kind of files. For this we have to make use of the buffer file writer. First we will write the file. First these files are written, then the buffer reader will read them. The file writer will have an object writer with the help of this new keyword, and we will be making the output.text. We will be having the output of this file. We will making the output of this file output.text, and writer as your object creator dot write. This is the method to find out whatever the file is going to write. Hello, this is the file output. Here we want to write. This is the message which you will printed, and writer.close as we started it. So we need to close that object also. Finally, we will closing this object. Now coming to the buffer reader. For reading all these file inputs, we will be having the buffer reader. For reading these values, file buffer reader. This is the object created with the help of this new keyword, and buffer reader dot new reader. This is the method to read the values of this output text. To read the value of this output text. Now we will be reading the value. So and value can be any kind. So let's make a string data type, string input, because string always contains any kind of data that will be in. It contains all the data present in that. So string line is a variable, and reader which we made the object reader dot read line is the method for reading that file inputs, whatever the file is having, reading that read line. This is the method. Reader is the object, and read line is the method, open close parenthesis. So we will be printing the system.out.print line, whatever the things that will be in that line. See, so finally when we opened that reader, so we should close it. So we'll be doing it here, reader.close, open close parenthesis. Now thanks.